Okay, let's try this again. Okay, back. Well, now I've fixed the audio problem so that people can hear me, and there's actually nobody watching, but that's okay, because, well, I'll still just upload this to YouTube at some point in time. So yeah, this is like attempt... I don't even want to know what attempt this is at this point, I've tried so many. But I am going for the Zombie Survival Guide trophy and Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, which requires me to get Roddy Top safely home without making a single mistake along the way. A mistake meaning, well, you know, I die and have to start over. And I really don't know why a zombie would have this kind of home protection system. I mean, Roddy Tops is dead. What could possibly happen to her that she would need to keep people out this badly? Or, I guess dead isn't really right. She's undead. She's a walker. She walks among us. But really, I mean, you know, her favorite thing to do is to eat brains. So, if her favorite thing to do is eat brains, why would she have this many things stopping people from getting to her house? You would think she would want people to come there so that she could eat them. And I guess she doesn't have to deal with any door-to-door salesmen if this is her set, but still. Okay. This is actually probably one of the nicer screens after some of the crap you've been through. The tombstone enemies, well, you really just shouldn't fail on the tombstone enemies. Come on, I know you're gonna move, so do it. There we go. And this one, they just kind of try to... There you go. Okay, so now we're moving along, and we're through here. That's it, and you. Stay up top, fall down, okay. And now we have the robots. Because Spiderweb Island is kind of a haunted house place, and well, you know, what haunted house doesn't have a robot in it? Or maybe it's supposed to be like a monster or a zombie in a robot suit, or some weird kind of alien. I don't know. It's just kind of silly, but then again, this is a Shantae game. I really shouldn't be thinking too hard about things like that. And I just made a big mistake, but fortunately it did not result in my death, and that's all that matters. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Robots, zombies. At least there's no pirates and ninjas. This screen, I'm not even sure why it's here. It's just so easy. Maybe it's to give you a break, or maybe it's just to say, hey, look, pretty. I don't know. That's there to trick you into going down there and getting caught by him. As you can see, it's a trick that didn't work too well. And we made it. Now we're getting to the part that I don't like. Because these things are kind of hard and mean. This first screen of them really isn't too bad. And, okay, yeah, let's just go down and skip those all together. Now, come to think of it, I probably shouldn't even be jumping up there when I go through, because I should probably just be running. Because if I miss that jump, I'm just setting myself up to have to do this all over again, but, you know, at a certain point. Alright, yeah, this part sucks. Taking a moment to stop. If you can see on this map where I am in the glowing dot here, this next part is very hard. After that, there's a long screen like this big 3x3 Tetris block that's a bit behind me there, just a big empty square. That is the last screen, or another screen identical to it, only much, much harder. If I can somehow manage to get through this, I will be done, but, you know, I haven't made it successfully yet. Although, if you did see after I screwed up last time, I did play through the last one, and if you make it through those first few jumps, it is actually relatively easy. After that, nothing's as hard as those first few jumps they put you through. But first I have to get there, so... And I just failed that jump, and I think that might have been a Bluetooth dropout. I honestly do. That was actually going really well. All I had to do was jump on the platform and run across, and the rest of that room was easy. Unfortunately, the game decided not to be kind to me in that regard. I don't know why it didn't want to be kind to me, but... now for everyone's sake here, I'll run this cutscene even though I've seen it many times. Everyone be in court. Roddy Tuff's being harassed by the giant Empress spider. You know, to Shantae's credit, she did just use harsh language to make that spider back off, and it seemingly worked. So hey, go Shantae, good for you. You live here, really? Okay. For those who never played a Shantae game, in every game she's like addicted to the internet, and she's always making bad puns about the web and things like that. So, monster web coverage, ha 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 ha. And Shantae echoes all our sentiments. Well, she is already rotting, that's true. Now, Ruddy Tuff's saying she's a bad girl back there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I passed her house before I even found her. It's just a few screens back, nothing hard to get through. So of course, you know, why would we be able to go back that way when I can go through this really fun obstacle course I've been banging my head against for days? Shantae is a half genie. And at the end of the previous game, she lost all of her magic powers and abilities due to her arch nemesis, the busty pirate Risky Boots. Roddy Tops was kind of a part of that scheme, so she's partly responsible for Shantae not having her magical abilities in this game. So because of that, you know, she's supposed to be Shantae's friend, but she, well, she kind of did a bad thing. So that's why she's saying she's a bad girl and Shantae should leave her there, and, I kind of feel the same way, but yeah, I'll admit Roddy Tops is kind of cute, you know, for a zombie. Probably kind of hard to get a date with her that doesn't end in her eating your brain, though. Maybe the trick to going out with Roddy Tops and her not eating your brain is that you bring someone else with her whose brain that you don't mind getting eaten, you know. You might have a friend that you don't mind losing. Most of us have someone like that in our lives. I really hate that jump. Yeah, you know, who doesn't have to go through all this on their way home from work every day? Dinner could be cow brains. Possibly? We've never really learned what Roddy Tops likes to eat aside from brains, so we don't know if cow brains would be okay to her or not. Maybe. You know, a little French food never hurt anybody. Well, actually, we know that Helga did eat cow's brains and eggs that one time and ended up throwing up, but hey, you know. That is Helga, and, Roddy Tops probably has a stronger constitution being a zombie and all. There we go. Another screen cleared. I really hate this hand here that's just designed to screw with you. And we have made it to the tombstones. Yay. Okay. There we go. More tombstones. And more grasping hands. I could probably try to make some kind of sex joke there, but my brain is focusing too much on the twitching jumps. A tombstone pile driver. I think they do say TNT on them. If you look closely, I don't know. I've never actually been hit by one of them, and I'm not about to mess this run up to find out what happens if you are. So. Whoa. And now we have the robot monster zombie or whatever the hell they are. Probably not zombies, because in Shantae zombies are like their own culture. And the first game there were actually a lot of them. Roddy Tops is just the one you kind of have to deal with. Shoot, I just screwed up, but I survived. Maybe they're golems, but I don't know why they're in either robotic suits or space suits or whatever. I mean, Shantae's not a world of technology, it's a world of magic. It takes place in the magical world of Sequinland, where the genies used to protect it from evil, except they're all gone. Shantae is a half genie, her mother was one, and her father was a human. Even being half genie, she has plenty of magic power, but as I, mentioned before, she lost all her magic power at the end of the last game. It was kind of siphoned out of her. Now she's just a regular human. In fact, all she has left is her ability to whip enemies with her hair. which I would love to show off, but you can't attack it in any way when you're carrying Roddy Tops. And they may be clay or stone, I'm not sure. They're annoying, I know that much. Okay, so I didn't get trapped by that this time. And I survived everything. So now I've made it to the last screen. This is a very long screen like that Tetris block there I've referenced many times, but this is pretty much it. It's just a matter of making these jumps and not screwing up. And haha, well, as you can see, I can't seem to do that on the first time ever. And then, well, no, I didn't do it the second time either. Last time I did it perfectly on the second run. Yeah, see? Second run, no problem. Except I screwed up there, probably because I'm trying to go too fast. This is all kind of moot now because I can't even get the trophy anymore. I'm just kind of angry and frustrated, and I've gotten here so many times all for it all to fall apart, and it just seems unfair. That's pretty much it in terms of the really hard parts. The rest of this is not too shabby at all. Just cut them off altogether. Oh, I don't know why I didn't stop running there. That was just a stupid move on my part. Otherwise, it would have been fine. Okay, so as you can see, most of this isn't too bad. You just gotta get up here, out of the path of that thing. You just want to get out of his way. You make a twitch jump up here. Those things are dead. Then you want to do a... go down, go up. And that's it. As you can see from the map, that is the end of this whole charade there. So this screen has my number, and no matter how many times I try to get through it in one run, I just seem to be incapable of it. It's really unfair and really frustrating and really aggravating, and you know, if I had a lot of money, I would probably throw things at my PS4 for being a dick to me. Actually, it's really not the PS4's fault. It's WayForward's fault. And this is probably going to be my last attempt at this tonight because I'm just reaching my ultimate rage point where I want to hurt somebody. And when you're not having fun anymore, that's when you should probably stop playing this stupid game. Hey man, nothing is ever my fault. Alright? I'm perfect, and it's just flaws in the game when things go wrong. But speaking seriously for a moment there, one of the things that's frustrating is, aside from the fact that this is a hard trophy to go for and all that, I am a big believer that whenever you fail in a video game, it should always be because you suck, and never because of poor design or because the game was just being a dick to you. It should always be that you had the ability to do it and you just choked. One thing that's bothering me is I seem to be able to get through those jumps without too much trouble, just never on the first try. It seems to be like a rhythm thing, and you just don't have it going into it that first time, and that's why I never seem to be successful at it. So this is going to be the final attempt, as I'll have dumped at least an hour into this tonight, if not more. I mean, I should be watching Twin Peaks with Shinji right now, but I really don't know where he is. See this, notice the breaking momentum through this whole thing. You have some screens where you have to be moving almost non-stop, and you have other ones where you're constantly having to stop, and that twitchiness with the changing momentum really hurts you a lot. You forgot the cherry pie with that quart. Black coffee, you know, Coop loves his black coffee, as do many people I know. Me, I just don't like coffee. I'm a tea drinker. But hey, you know, nothing wrong with those who like a cup of joe. I'm not against the drink just because I don't like it. Damn good coffee. And hot, as FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper would say. Of course, you know, he doesn't just take his coffee black. No. He takes his coffee blacker than midnight on a moonless night. Come on. Yeah, that's that would be exactly what Pete Martell said in response, as he was fixing Coop some coffee once. I've been going through the series for my third time, and we're only 3 episodes away from finishing the series. Should be showing him the movie tomorrow night. Of course, that's going to assume that he actually shows up tonight. I haven't seen him on AIM. Of course, right now I'm not looking at AIM because I'm too busy trying to do this perfectly. So for all I know, he's over there tapping his foot, wondering where the hell I got to. I would pause to check, but it would break my momentum. My hands are starting to sweat. That's not a good thing. When your hands start to sweat, that's how you start to make mistakes, as the controller starts to slip around. It's so pretty. The rain looks nice too. Okay. Now we're to these horrible things. These look like enemies that belong in a Metroid game. Okay, cut them off altogether. And just keep running. Okay. Penultimate screen. This is a tough one. And then see you have that happen where that thing starts shooting at you. And that can make a very bad situation. Okay, made it past them. Okay. Here we go. This is it. This is the final screen. These 3 jumps of absolute hell. If I can clear them, if I take my time, I stand a good chance of actually making it through this. I'm really gonna try. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can do it, but I am gonna try. 1. Whew. I don't know how I did that one, but 2. 3. Okay, I did make it. Okay. Wait till all blasts are gone. And just take my time through this. Okay, there's a hand there. Watch for that. Bypass them all together. Let the tongue come down. Whew, close, but I made it. Cut him off. Jump up. Okay. Jump up. Jump up. I think I might have finally done it. No, I didn't. I forgot. There's more. Whew. Okay. I did it. Yes. Yes, I would like to save. There's more. There's more. That is a cackle bat, and I do need to deal with it, but I can't right now because I've got Roddy Tops. But those are needed to get the true ending of the game. There's still more. Are you serious, video game? After everything I've been through, there's more. Tell me I just got her home.
Just in time.
There it is. Zombie Survival Guide. I've been trying to get that for days now, and I finally did it. Yeah, she's supposed to be injured, and I get that, so why is she just kind of dancing over to the side if she's not even able to feel her legs? You know, just continuity's sake. I'm just bringing it up. Yeah, see that there, that's typical Roddy Tops. That's why we love her.
Roddy Tops?
Trying to pop her hips in place. Yeah, see that's a good one. Maybe that's exactly what she's doing. You know, for a zombie, she does have that nice little hip shake. Shantae has it too, but then again, she's a trained belly dancer. She's got more than the hip shake. She's got the whole arm waggle thing going on. Yeah, speaking of Poe, where is he? Yeah, you guys are responsible for Shantae's current condition. Yeah. Shantae's very forgiving. He's a good big brother. Yeah, like I was saying, where is Poe? Yeah, I found the wagon on the way in. I had the oil to fix it too, but the game still made me, you know, not be allowed to skip it. Okay, so they've got a heart squid, so we'll take that. For every 4 of those you get, you can increase your max health. I'm trying to get the platinum for this game, so I'm doing all the hard stuff. And one of those many things I'm doing is actually not melting these squids down. For every 4 you can get an extra heart container. I'm trying to beat it without doing that. Okay, yeah, that was kind of a gross description, wasn't it? Anyway, okay, so are we supposed to live on brains and not hurt nobody? I'll never know. Yeah, that's a very good question. I hope that big spider didn't get him. Oh, let me guess. I'm going to have to go into the spider's home and rescue your little brother Poe. Because, you know, what are genies for? Okay, now back here somewhere was a cackle bat. And look at that. There he is. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Genie. Half genie. Well, former half genie. these wagon parts when I get stuck in here. You can tell people in need, right? How about taking a look at it? Mechanic, but sure, I guess. This is all that's left of our wagon. These wheels I can repair no problem, but that axe will never run smoothly again without some squid oil. This sound doesn't seem to have any squids on it. Alright, so... Mine! Alright, sure. Ever since you split up from the Zombie Caravan, we've been in short supply. Zombie Caravan is actually in the first game from the Game Boy Color. That's how far back that goes. All this fixed in a jiffy. Wow, some oil did a lot more than just fix that axle, I think. I got the shriveled thing. Looks like a zombie's head. It smells. Oh, sweet. I'll cherish it always, but what exactly is it? Don't you like it? No, it's okay. It's from a dead guy. And in case you ever need a ride, see ya. Doesn't this horse just remind you of the one that Tom has in Star vs. the Forces of Evil? I wonder if this horse knows it's dead. Okay. So with that done, time to go for this Cacklebat, wherever he was. Hey, Cacklebat. And into the lamp it goes. There's 20 of those in the game. You find them all, you can get the true ending eventually. Moldy leftovers? Hungry, feed us shriveled thing. I don't know. Oh, okay, well, why not? Bring more delicious things into... Well, wasn't that convenient? Okay. Save a record of your journey? Yes I would. I've done a lot. Give me just one moment here. So as I suspected, it is time for me to go watch Twin Peaks, so I will have to stop this here now, but I will be broadcasting more tomorrow night, probably somewhere around midnight Eastern time, maybe a little before. That depends on how long it takes to get through the Night Manager. So with that, I am going to quit the game here tonight, but we'll definitely be able to do some more. The important thing is that I was able to get that trophy done, and now I can move along and do other things. So thanks guys for being with me. Love having you here, Court. Love having you here, Sync. And I look forward to being able to broadcast more in the future. Until then, keep the faith, spread it